The normally quiet community in Bounty Hall in Trelawny is still trying to come to terms with what unfolded this week, in which three residents were actually viciously taken out in what police been deemed as a mistaken identity case. Hi again and welcome. This is Links 007 TV Let's Talk, and we're about to discuss this on the program. If it's the first time you're watching, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell and click on all so you're always updated with our latest report. We'll be right back after this short break with the full details to come. Welcome back and thanks for joining us for the program. This is Links 007 TV Let's Talk. What a year we had last year as it relates to crime and violence. And we have started the year on a negative note, and the year 2021 had to end with a negative note in relation to crime and violence. The police has started the year, and I can tell you that this year I've seen a record number of people's life being taken so far, as the police try to implement measures in order to curtail the spread of crime and violence. Many people are crying out for help as this thing is escalating beyond what many deem as the downturn of Jamaica in this spate of crime and violence. But all I can say is that it don't look good for the country. It's not a good look for the world to see. And with this rapid spate of crime and violence, it just goes to show you that something really needs to be done in order to curtail the rapid spread of crime and violence that are sweeping the lives of innocent individuals right across the country. The story that I want to talk about today, though, on the program is an incident that took place in Bounty Hall in Trelawny, in which three innocent victims lost their life in what police has been deemed as a case of mistaken identity. Can you just imagine what that community is going through at this time? Knowing that these individuals, they were not involved in any sort of criminal activities. They were just going about their daily business when they got caught up in what police state was a mistaken identity based on the vehicle that they were driving at the time. And I can tell you that the community right now is still reeling from the effects of this, what took place on this fateful night. So there have been CCTV footage of the whole entire incident unfolding, and I want to share that with you right now, right here on Links 007 TV Let's Talk. So let's go over to the CCTV footage that has been making rounds on social media, which depicts the actual incident that took place, in which three individuals lost their life. Six in total were shot. Three succumbed to their injuries, and as the police continue their investigation, they have so far not ascertained those responsible for this latest crime in Trelawny. So let's go over to the CCTV footage right now. This is the actual CCTV footage that captured the whole entire situation unfolded, where four heavily armed men approach a yard with a motor car parked and opened fire at the vehicle multiple times. The attackers made good their escape on foot in the area. Williams and Black died on the spot, while the other occupants were rushed to the Falmouth Hospital, where Clark died while undergoing treatment. The others were treated at hospital, but their condition up to the publication of this report is still unknown. The investigators believe that the six were not the intended target, and it was a case of mistaken identity.
From information police has received, about 1:45 a.m. this morning, a black Voxy motor car with six occupants pulled up at a house when they were pounced on by four men, three armed with high-powered rifles, who fired shots at the vehicle, injuring all six persons. Three persons has since succumbed to their injuries. The others are at the hospital. From information we received, this incident would have stemmed from some gang conflict that has been happening in the space. The police are aware of the situation, and we are following strong leads, and hopefully we will hold the persons responsible for this crime very soon. These persons that are involved in this conflict are not native of the parish of Trelawny, but they have been displaced here and have been here for some time. These are persons that we have been monitoring over the period, and we are aware of the situation, and we believe that we can bring a closure to it very soon. Based on what we have garnered so far, the persons who have been killed would have been are not a part of the conflict and would have been innocent persons. It was just a case of misidentity.
There's a concern about crime across Jamaica. Whilst we see an uptick in Era 1, we are concerned about the level of violence that we are seeing across Jamaica. And the type of violence that we are experiencing is not normal. And I think when we have these type of extraordinary situations, there's a requirement for an extraordinary response. What I will say in respect to this matter, we are going to use all the resources that are available to ensure that the people that are responsible are brought to justice. And I want to say we are committed to that.
So the killing of 2 women and a man in Bounty Hall this week has been described by the police as an unfortunate case of mistaken identity. 24-year-old Daniel Williams, otherwise called Alkaline, of Bounty Hall, and 25-year-old Shanila Clark, also of Bounty Hall, and 26-year-old Taki Block of Wakefield, Trelawny, were shot and killed at a premises located in Bounty Hall, known as Belgium. So reports are that shortly after 1 in the morning, Williams and the 5 other persons, including 2 women, were coming from a party when they received a call that a baby belonging to one of the women had fallen ill. So this is where the incident now took a bizarre twist. So the woman asked Williams to assist her in transporting the child to the hospital, but Williams had reportedly consumed a large amount of liquor at the party. He decided to drive to Belgium to a friend who would assist him in driving the child to the Falmouth hospital. They had just entered the yard where the relief driver lives when 4 men armed with high-powered weapons walked from behind a house in the yard and sprayed the Voxy motor vehicle with all occupants with bullets. Williams, Clark, and Black were all killed, while the 3 other people that were inside the vehicle in their 20s received gunshot wounds and were admitted in hospital in critical condition. Now, this situation has left the whole entire Bounty Hall community in shock, especially the area in Belgium where this unfortunate situation occurred. And as the police carry out their investigation, the commanding officer in charge of Trelawny, Superintendent Carlos Russell, revealed that based on their investigation, the shooting stemmed from a gang conflict and might have just been carried out from men who were traveling from another parish to Trelawny. This incident stemmed from some gang conflicts which are taking place in this space. The police are aware of the situation and they believe that they are following some strong leads as it relates to this case. Russell said that the Voxy that the victims were traveling in was mistaken for another vehicle and this led to them being taken out. The senior cop reassured the residents of Trelawny that every effort would be made to bring the perpetrators to justice. The residents have condemned the taking out of these individuals, and as community members try to come to terms with what transpired, they are just hoping that some level of normalcy can be brought back to the community, as this will forever rest on the hearts and minds of the family and friends of these individuals, and that house that this incident took place will be an image of reflection for them for years to come. The Trelawny police has since recorded 3 murders since the start of the year, and the second in the parish behind St. James to record a triple murder since the start of the year. So last year the country had a record murder rate, and I can tell you that it's not a good look for Jamaica, it's not a good look for the world to see. However, we're just hoping that the police do make a breakthrough within this case, and we here at Links 007 TV just want to take this opportunity to express our sincere condolences to the family and friends, because these individuals, they were innocent individuals going about their daily routine, enjoying life, and just at the wrong place at the wrong time. We're going to leave this report now, though. Thanks for watching. This has been Links 007 TV. Let's talk. Peace out and bless, and have a productive day from the Links TV family.